All right, let's talk about housing in this RFK Stadium deal. We know the revenue generated at the stadium with tickets and sales tax and all of those things are not going to cover the investment, the public subsidy that we're putting into this. The place that actually holds potential to be an economic generator for the city is all the development around it, in particular, the housing. Right now, I'm standing over in what's the future of what could be a riverfront district with housing. The site has the potential to build 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 new homes. That's 20,000 new residents. That could be exciting. I want to see more housing, affordable housing, family-size housing, senior housing. But right now, the deal only has the bare minimum of affordable housing, 30%. We've got to do better than that. But the deal also doesn't guarantee that it's actually going to happen. There are no benchmarks, there are no safeguards, it's all just a promise, and we've got to do better. Just look across the Potomac River, and when Amazon HQ2 was being built, Virginia very smartly put in benchmarks. And if that delivery of housing didn't happen, they didn't get the public subsidy. That was a very smart way to protect the public tax dollar and also incentivize the developer to get this right. We need the same type of protections here for DC taxpayers to make sure the housing gets built, because the risk we run, and when we had the independent economic analysis take a look at this deal, they highlighted this as a major risk, is that if we don't have these benchmarks, we are going to be left with massive surface parking lots well after the stadium actually gets built, which is basically a couple of dollars rent per year to the Commanders, and they're not delivering on the promise. Because after we take the vote and after we write the check for the subsidy, that's it. We don't have the ability to make sure they actually deliver on this promise, and that's what I want to see happen. I want the Commanders to bring the same level of excitement and urgency that they're bringing to a stadium to all the development that happens around it. Because under the deal as is, they get the land for free. That's the single biggest cost of building new housing. So they've already got the land, but they have no requirement to actually build it, other than a promise and a hope and a dream. That's not what this community is going to be built on. We've got to make sure we are delivering, and that's part of what I'm going to fight for in this deal. We need to make sure it's written into the deal, benchmarks, protections, and safeguards to make sure this housing gets built, that it's not just a promise that ends up unfulfilled and undelivered. Let's make that happen to make this deal a better and more fair deal for DC.